My first complaint of this episode is that upon putting the Blu-ray in just now, I realize I am bound by contract, I guess, to rewatch the previews, including the Code Geass preview. I don't want to watch Code Geass, Funimation. You can't make me. I will not. No, stop letting me go. All right, episode over. Oh my god. It cannot do this to me, okay? I'm on the final episode, hopefully on Friday. And they just threw so much information and secrets and revealings and everything at me in just this episode. And I'm supposed to believe that some things are gonna get wrapped up this upcoming episode. There's no fucking way. And there's no sign of a season 3 as far as I can see. They want you to read the manga. But I don't have time to read the manga. I just do not. Listen, man, I have Sarah Zanma the novel to read. I have freaking 5 different Chinese BL novels I'm reading right now. And I have a couple other mangas I'm currently reading right now as well. Like, I cannot add another manga into my reading court. I can't afford it. Like, money-wise, but also, like, time-wise. Especially since the manga is not even over yet, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it is. Like, I just cannot with this, man. I cannot. They need to make a 3rd season. How long ago was the 2nd season come out? 2015. This freaking season came out 2015. Guys, there is gonna be no season 3. We are never getting one. We're more likely to get a reboot than a season 3 at this point. What hellhole have I entered? Oh my god. Sorry for that rant, guys. Anyways, let's start the episode summary. Anyways, so, they're looking over a note that they got, and people are anxious because, you know, the guys haven't arrived yet. And they find out they have orders to stand by and wait, basically. Meanwhile, the other team is still pissed at Shinoa and is like, I'm gonna kill you. And she straight up takes her weapon at her and she's gonna just murder her. And, you know, for once I'm on Shinoa's side. Like, you don't know the situation, okay? Obviously, they wouldn't just protect a vampire for no reason. But Ponytail demands satisfaction for the death of his 2 teammates. So he's like, you're not going to get any blood on your hands. And he makes it seem like he's going to, like, just stop the fight together. But then he takes his weapon out and he's like, the blood will be on my hands. And I'm just like, oh my god, this show is really just getting there. Shinya stops them and is like, hey, that is not your call to punish them. And Ponytail's like, well, whose call is it? You know, who's going to be the one to do it? Are you going to do it? And he's like, it's not your call. And then he pretty much just changes the subject. He's like, I'm not going to have this conversation with you. He then ticks Ponytail off even more, which, by the way, look at that ponytail, the volume of that ponytail. Anyways, so he ticks him off even more by saying, hey, this wasn't even Gurren's mission that was assigned to us. It was Senor Douchebags. And then that's when he gets totally pissed off and he grabs him and he starts trying to fight him. But, you know, he doesn't get very far. The girls from Gurren's team are like, deuces. If that's the case, we're just going to go save Gurren. And so does the other people from Yu's team. And also, I think some other people are like, you know, Shinyan's like, wait, don't leave. You misunderstand. I was going to suggest we all just abandon this thing. Screw this mission. Let's all go save my boyfriend Gurren. Elsewhere, Crawley's picking up that one dead teammate, further reiterating the fact that she is in fact dead. How many times did we see her dead body? At least 3 times, so we knew for sure she was dead. It's good to know. Good to know. Nearby, Gurren is still getting beat up and tortured for information, and he's already thinking, man, I need a break. I better give them some false information. Which, by the way, if I was a vampire, I wouldn't trust the information they give so readily, is all I'm saying. I would double check. I would be cautious about any information I'm given by the other team. They've been known to freaking lie. The episode is made a little brighter when my man Farron shows up. And Crowley's like, oh, it's you, you know? And he's not a little amused, you know? He suspects him a little bit. He's all like, I know you sent out some information regarding our teams, but did you have to give, you know, my location among the other locations? Like, I thought we were friends. I thought we were compadres. Why do you have to sell me out of all people? Farron gives off a little laugh, and he's like, hey, now, come out. Didn't I entertain you a little bit? Didn't the fight give you some entertainment? Didn't you have fun? I was only thinking of you and giving you something to do, you know? Crowley's like, so you admit it. This was all you. You're one of the people who are backstabbing us. Little mole here, aren't you? And then Farron drops another truth bomb where he's like, you know what? I may be, you know, playing both fields, but I'm not the only one. And he's like, oh? And he's like, it's freaking Gurren. I freaking knew it. I suspected it from the end of season 1. That last part of season 1, I suspected it was Gurren. Did I not? I did. I so freaking knew it. I said, I knew he's playing his own cards, just like I knew Farron was playing his own cards. They were working freaking together. I fucking knew it. I knew it. What I didn't know was thanks to the contract with Myru, whatever the frick, Shinoa 1.0, freaking purple-haired girl. I didn't know is that he had a split personality and he was more demon than human. He's turning into a demon, and it's because of her, I think, from what I understand. Like, so he has a split personality problem, like a Jekyll and Hyde thing going on, which I kind of suspected due to that, but I didn't suspect that he was a demon. This raises a lot of questions, honestly. Later in this episode, Douchebag refers to them as the demon children. Does that mean that due to the experimentation or something and the contract, they are also turning into demons, and that's why they take on more demon appearances? Because, I mean, they get the red eyes and shit, too. Like, are they all turning into demons? I mean specifically Shiho, U2, and you. Because they were all experimented. They are referred to as the demon children. Like, and they all are very powerful with their demons and seem to be pretty quick on the uptake and how they're bonding, and they are able to control, like, these high-powered demon weapons. I'm just saying, like, are these three also going to turn to demons? Is that the hidden plot line that I'm missing out by not reading the manga? Am I right? Just tell me if I'm right. Back to the episode plot. Anyways, so Gurren gets red eyes, you know, like a demon. I'm just saying. And that girl comes out, and they all of a sudden look really powerful, and everybody's a little nervous, but at the same time, like, meh, you know, because these vampires are high class, right? Cruel attacks Demon Gurren and is like, hey, what's going on? And she reveals another bombshell that she had made a deal previously with that girl who's now his demon. And I think that's who she's referring to, I believe. I kept hearing Mayu, which is stupid because I know it's not Mayu. That's my younger cat's name. But, yeah. And she's like really pissed, but she can't really kill him. Because, again, she has to cover up her butt for stuff that she's secretly doing. Everybody is secretly stabbing each other's backs on both sides. And it's like Game of Thrones. We pan back to El Douchebag, who has arrived. And he's like, good job, everybody. Good job. You know what? You all can just freaking rest. We'll take it from here. Shanoa rightfully doesn't trust her brother, and she tells her teammates, like, hey, stay on guard, get ready to touch your weapons if need be. And she is right, because El Douchebag is not a nice man. Shinya's like, hey, I need to know what the plan is here. What's going on? What are you hiding? He's like, Gurren has been kidnapped, and I need to figure out what's going on, and, like, Gurren needs saving. This is ridiculous. Brother Danush Bagery then says, crap, he was kidnapped? This is not right. He's like, who is in control? Which personality? And Shinya's like, what are you talking about? And Douche Baged is like, hey, apparently you don't know about this, which is weird because you were the closest to him, supposedly. But yeah, he's Jackal and Hyde, you know? Or I guess Jackie and Hyde. Perfect 10 out of 10. Ponytail decides he's going to take out his anger out on Douchebagans, and he's going to start fighting him, but, you know, Douchebagans is like, no, we're not going to do that. You're screwed. You're dead. Shiho's sister is in the box, I'm assuming. And she ends up making all these chains appear out of the box and start attacking everybody. Well, not everybody, select people, obviously. First to go is Perfect Pigtails, who had threatened, you know, Shanoa earlier. So I guess that's karma, even though I really didn't hate her per se. Ponytails is just losing all his teammates. It was the final straw when he killed off his final teammate, my favorite one, that adorable boy who had such potential to grow into such a handsome man. Ugh, what a waste. Also, in a way, their death is similar to how Wen Chao dies in the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation anime. Just saying. And it made it extra cringy for me. Ponytails would have died too, but Shiho and you two both saved him. I believe, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was those two. It's been a hot minute since I've watched this. Douche ends up turning on his own sister, but before he can kill her, Yu appears out of nowhere, and honestly, I was kind of waiting for him to appear. I knew he would, but yeah, he saves her. Good for him. Gotta save your sisters, man. And of course, with you there, Mika was not far behind. And he was saying what I was saying, you know, thinking. He's like, I told you it was a bad idea to come here. You got humans fighting other humans. This is ridiculous. Let's split. Let's go on a honeymoon together. He doesn't say that, but he does say let's split, okay? Things go from bad to worse, though, because, of course, guess who comes next? The vampires. It becomes a literal war zone. You got humans and vampires fighting each other, but also some humans fighting humans. And you got freaking spear thingies coming out and attacking people. It's a hot mess. Shinya's like, let's use this to our advantage, you. Let's escape. Because, you know, Shinya wants to go save Gurren. The others agree that they're gonna, like, help them escape, and they're gonna fight them off, and blah, blah, blah. Even Micah's just ready to leave, and he is taking down vampires, too. But, of course, Yu is like, I'm not leaving anybody behind, you know. And just when you think it can't get worse among all this chaos, of course it does. Because it is the episode before the season finale. Or, I guess, really, series finale. Because, again, I really doubt there is gonna be another season. Yu spots Gurren off in the distance, and he goes running to him with this big smile, like, you're back, bro, big brother, you're safe, oh my god, I'm so happy. But he's not going to be happy soon, because that is not just human Gurren, that is demon Gurren. That's Jackie of Jackie and Hyde, man. I don't think it's going to go well for him. I think he's going to attack him because he takes out his weapon right before the episode ends. And that is the end of the episode.